again.
Look.
Okay. All right, we live. Uh,
All right. Look like we're doing better. Look like we're doing better. Let me see. A Locked In Podcast. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. Um, Sorry for the consistent lags and stuff like that. Y'all just probably gonna have to work with us. If it continues to get worse, I'm just gonna cut my camera off because we're trying to do a video. We ain't trying to have that much lag at all. So sorry about the lag. Roland, you can hear me?
yeah, we sound good. It's just the video part that's lagging.
Roland?
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh my.
I can't catch a break with Discord today, bro. Oh my gosh.
Probably gonna have to work. I can't. I'll say so. I can't hear you at all.
I don't even think Roland's even speaking.
Yeah, Roland's speaking on the group chat, but I'm on the YouTube. But I can't hear him from like the Discord.
For real? I can't hear him either.
I'll say so. I can't hear you at all.
I don't even think Roland's even speaking.
Yeah, Roland's speaking on the. This is Roland that's kind of going through this right now. Let me see. The stream can hear me, but
Finna throw
Discord is
my
tripping.
computer through the fucking wall,
All right,
man. I
so
can't do
here's what
this
we're
no
gonna
more.
do, right?
I forgot y'all can hear me. I'm so sorry. Locked In crew.
Since me and OG is talking, or I can talk since we can hear ourselves, we just gonna talk. But when Roland speaks, Roland's probably gonna text me. I'm gonna,
Oh, hear him now.
yeah, you hear him.
Yeah, I hear him now.
Um,
What the fuck?
we hopefully, this will get fixed soon. This is one of the few times we had lag like this that was crazy, but we sorry about that.
Testing.
Again, let's just try to get this started as best as we can. Locked In Podcast, man. I hope y'all doing good. We thank y'all for the last episode. We want to say that we appreciate y'all for enjoying, spending time with us, and just watching the podcast. Again, we apologize for the lag and for the for just restarting. Yeah. So Roland said he's not gonna be here, but he's gonna do the transition. So this is gonna be only me and OG now. So with that being said, OG, how you doing?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. I can't believe I got my partner crying not with me, but nonetheless, he's here in spirit. Well, he's actually here, but I'm doing all right though.
Right. Um, I'm doing okay. Like I said, again, apologize to y'all for the stream being laggy and stuff. It's not, no, we was doing stuff and I guess it had kind of messed it up. So we won't do that again. That's on me. But with that being said, let's get into it. OG. So what's um the first topic?
First topic is, man, the NFL playoffs, man. Championship week, man. Happened last week. Started off in the cold at Mile High with the Patriots and the Broncos. Go ahead and play our NFL theme.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'll play it.
I got it.
Sorry, we are so honest. Sorry.
Bro, no, you do that all the time. You can't even
That's
put
all
that on technical difficulties. All right, bro. 10-7 Patriots
I
Broncos,
know.
man. Let me go ahead and kind of give down the get. Let me kind of go ahead and give you the rundown. There was not shit scored in this game because it was cold as shit. The defenses got to both of the quarterbacks early. Uh, shout out to the Broncos for having one good drive where they scored a damn touchdown. And I say one of the key plays to this game. Sorry. In fact, shit, to be honest with you, hey, things work for a reason. That's exactly what I wanted to bring up was the key point of the game. Sean Payton decided to go on a 4th and 1 when he had the momentum, basically stopped the Patriots on like a third down conversion, made them punt, or they missed a field goal, something like that. And basically, 4th and 1, they could have just taken the points, but Sean wanted to go ahead and try to go for the first down. I did not agree with it, and it came to bite him in the ass in the second half. Denver, where the way Denver received the ball, they were facing directly into the snowstorm, and shit just got way difficult then. Wind gusts were crazy. Basically, the game was won off of Drake and Mays just running outside the pocket and getting out of bounds. D, how do you feel about this game?
Yeah, I was about to say that game. I mean, that part of the game had definitely killed them. You know what I'm saying? With them going for it on fourth down, but they could have just took the 3 points. I felt like Denver's defense could have held them as they did this game, and also Snow did play a part in it. Um, yeah, man, Jarrett Stidham kind of looked. He looked good in the first couple drives, and then he made a costly mistake by turning the ball over to New England.
Well, it
And
was,
then Drake May ran
that
for that.
last kind of a well, what's it up? I thought so. I thought he only had like one interception.
No, that's what I was talking about. That throw behind that it was a fumble. Where they were saying that it was an intentional grounding.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. They called that
Yeah,
was turnover and downs basically.
they called it intentional grounding. Yeah, that drive had definitely hurt him bad. Those two plays right there, I think, is the reason why Denver kind of lost this game. Outside of that, you know, again, it's just,
Testing,
man,
testing.
imagine if they had just kicked that field goal. And then the thing was, their field goal got blocked at the end. So I just don't know. It's just kind of crazy that all this has happened all because of one specific field goal.
Well, you
Um,
can't put it all
y-
just on them not going for the field goal, but it did make a you just can't put it on all. You know how football game goes. And one play doesn't really determine the game. Um, it played a big part of it though. Obviously,
yeah,
it's obviously in situations like this, especially in the playoffs, and if you're in an open stadium, inclement weather is going to determine how a football game is played. It has for the rest of the damn as time as the NFL began. So I really don't want to hear any goddamn excuses. Really, you're just going to hear excuses for fans, but fans are just going to talk senseless and stupid just because they're fans. Um, it was up to Sean Payton to put that into consideration. He knew the vet. He knew that. I mean, they have staff and everybody that tells them weather updates throughout the damn game. So he knew that the storm was coming and was facing directly towards them, where they wanted to drive the ball out in the second half. You just take the field goal. The analytics kind of don't matter at that point. Most of the analytics databases come from regular games without inclement weather. It's just playoff football is different. That's all I have to say about this situation. New England is going into the Super Bowl with their second year quarterback, basically.
hmm yeah. That's for that being said, it I know it's gonna sound crazy, but this just took one coach swap, and we know why, but it took one coach swap and a few playmakers to make them go to the Super Bowl.
It's a
I would have
little
never
luck.
thought that they,
It's a
huh?
little. No, you're right. I would have never. My bad. I'll let you finish.
What I was saying was, yeah, you can say it's lucky. I could say that too, but um, it just seemed I would have thought that in the beginning of the season, I would have never thought the Patriots would have made it. because you would have thought it took like another couple of years for them to kind of rebuild, especially with them just getting a new coach, even though Vrabel is proven. It's just I don't know. I just think that the Patriots making it to the Super Bowl. Some could say it's scripted, but I don't know. It just seemed kind of crazy to me.
I don't say it's scripted. I say it's just what Tom Brady basically said about where the NFL is at. It's just mediocre. So now a first year head coach can get to the Super Bowl in this NFL, yeah. Um, there's a lot of competence around the league. There's a lot of mediocrity around the league, from the front office to the coaches to the players. And hey, man, you got a second year quarterback, a first year head coach, a couple of highly drafted rookies, and a couple of solid vets. Now you can go to a Super Bowl in this NFL. I mean, really, there was no strong favorites going into this playoffs. We know it was kind of up to anybody. Um, that's just the NFL that we in right now, man. We'll see if it changes, but kudos to the Patriots. Never see,
Yeah, kudos,
right,
kudos to them.
trust
It's not anything
this year either.
yeah, anything I said is not trying to attack the Patriots. It's not, but you just in the beginning of the season, you would just never think that like they would be in that consideration. You would have thought that would have been someone like the Bills or like the Bengals or the Chiefs or somebody like that or the Ravens. But yeah, man, good win for the for the Patriots, and that's all I gotta say.
All right, man. Let's get on to the next topic, which is basically the damn next playoff game. Seahawks and Rams, man. Shit, man. This was, hey, man. This game
I
came
missed
out.
out on it.
Huh?
No, I say I missed out on it.
Yeah, you did, man. Fortunately, D had to go to sleep, but it's all right. I saw most of the game, man, and I ain't gonna lie. I liked it. It just started off strong with Seattle scoring on their first drive. Century Field going down crazy when Kenneth Walker bounced it to the right. Bam. Responding to a field goal. Basically, Seattle kind of had this game control all the way up until the end of around like the middle portion of, like, I would say, the second quarter, man. Uh After that, yeah, about the middle portion of the second quarter, around like with 7 minutes, kind of around. I want to say what, maybe 9 minutes left into the second quarter, where the Rams went on that drive where they scored the touchdown. They started gaining momentum back. Shout out to Nakua. Shout out to JSN. Man, they did their games. They did they thing. Basically the turning point in the game, because yeah, turning point in the game was basically uh there was what, no points scored in the fourth quarter, I believe. Yeah. So that turnover on downs that they had on the Rams basically kind of sealed the game, and that was pretty much it. Uh Biggest takeaway for the game is the fact that JSN has established himself as a solid receiver, man. He just has. Um Another thing I could take away from the game, of course, Nakua too. Another way I could take away from the game, I felt like Seattle gave up in the run game too early, and the commentators were saying that too in the third quarter as well. Um, it's just a habit, and then a lot of these coaches do. And Gary Kubiak, you would think he wouldn't do it, especially out of the way he's history has gone. He'll run the ball 20 to 25 times if he has to. But nonetheless, Seattle ended up still winning the game. My boy, not Quandre Diggs, but the other, yeah, no, Tariq Woolen. Come on, man. I ain't gonna lie. Um, I didn't like how the way he played this game, and hopefully he fixes that up come towards the Super Bowl. That's all I have to say. What about you? What about you, D? I know you didn't say you watched this game, but go ahead and just give us your
Yeah,
thoughts.
Roland just clarified that Tariq Woolen needs to be playing more carefully than he did. Honestly, I can't say anything about this game, but from what I did see, it just going off the traditional stat line thing, yeah, JSN and Puka has solidified themselves as top receivers in this league. JSN alone this season has done that. But like I said, man, Seattle just trying to just saying Seattle's just good. I'm just gonna leave it like that because I'm not trying to over explain and make things up. Seattle is just good.
Remember early in the season when you told me the off season, man. Remember you called me? You were like, man, what's Seattle gonna do, man? I was like, what you talking about? I mean, like, they got to reveal. I said, reveal? They one of the youngest team in the league, D.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. See, the thing was is what got me kind of fooled was like, I thought that they didn't really have like, of
Plan
course
with
with
Geno,
DK
man?
not being there. Huh?
Yeah, you did. You thought you didn't have a plan for DK and Geno left. And I was trying to tell you,
Yeah.
they was the problems.
And also the thing was I knew JSN was gonna be like I knew a JSN was gonna be good, but he became elite. So it's like I wasn't thinking JSN was gonna give that like what DK was, even though he was averaging 900 yards himself, right?
Yeah,
But
man, my
what
thing
I'm
is,
saying is
bro,
like,
what? Okay, that's why I was kind of arguing with you. I'm like, bro, what did DK bring that was so game changing? Nah, he did it. And I'm not even being mean. That's the truth. That's the same thing like C.
Chat, I'm
Smith
finna
said,
troll
man. Every
OG.
time you
Just
thinking about a crucial
look what
catch,
D was finna say.
who
I'm finna
always made
troll.
it?
I'm finna troll.
Tyler Lockett. Yeah, you right. Speaking of
Like,
Tyler
bro,
Lockett, that dude, man, you gotta feel sorry for that man. If he was on
no,
Seattle this year, he would have been on the Super Bowl team.
possibly, man. But that's just the name of the game, man. I mean, there's only so many people that can go into a Super Bowl in this league, man. Only two teams can go. So, nonetheless, I think Lockett's still a Seahawk legend. Lockett's still a Seahawk
Yeah,
legend. So, I mean, they might give him an honorary ring or whatever. Anyway, I mean, if you got pride, you won't accept that. But it is what it is, though, man. But no, man. Shout out to Seattle for making the Super Bowl, man.
Roland said.
Here we go. Here we go.
Go ahead.
Roland said, my bad. Roland said Vikings is sick, man. Should have kept Darnold.
Nah,
Could have
I
been in the
guess you
Super
trying to
Bowl.
set me. I'm glad Roland set
Yeah,
me up for
he
this
was trying to set you
for this
up.
thing, man. Because my thing, so pretty much the talk of the town is fucking Captain Hindsight is the fact that, oh man, the Vikings should have kept Sam Darnold. Now, anybody on this damn podcast, can you confidently say that the damn Vikings will go to the Super Bowl this year with Sam Darnold? Can you say that, D?
No.
What about you, Ron?
He said yes.
Stop being fucking silly, man. All right, let me give you a damn perspective of somebody that actually watched the team week in and week out. Hell no, Sam Darnold and this team was not a plug-in or plug-and-play quarterback away from winning the damn Super Bowl. Y'all want to sit here and tell me that the fact that y'all thought after we lost, we couldn't win the bye against Detroit and we couldn't win a wild card against the Rams, that you thought in the season if we kept Sam Darnold, we were a Super Bowl team. I didn't want to hear that shit. And even then, just coming into the team, man, we overestimated about the problems that we had as Vikings fans. I know Vikings fans just it's just fan talk, to be honest with you, man. They're not too sure how to feel about the fact that the quarterback that was on their roster last year is going to the Super Bowl, man. But it starts from the front office to the coaching decisions and just the strategy up. Seattle just drafts way better than us. And they do. And it's proven within the secondary. And then the fact that they had year 2 and year 1 players like Greg Zabel and JSN contribute now into the starting offense, right? We got that with Donovan Jackson, but he broke his hand, and now he had hand surgery in the middle of the season. We also overestimated the fact that Christian Darrisaw, from his damn season-ending injury last year with his ACL or whatever part he broke in his leg or whatever, I forgot, or torn in his leg, I forgot. They overestimated And this is the coaches and the GM themselves talking about, oh yeah, Christian Darrisaw is ready to come back from his injury. Now in the whole season, we got Christian Darrisaw basically taking limited snaps as our starting left tackle. Right?
Mhm.
Does it make sense? Ryan Kelly and the other guys that we picked up from the Colts within the free agency, Ryan Kelly has a concussion history. It was bound to happen again. So now we're out the starting center. We got to play in some backup tackles again. So it's just like the fact that we don't have stability on the offensive line like Seattle does. I think the only,
Right.
I was getting ready for this conversation too. I did my research. I mean, the most amount of time that was missed from that Seattle Seahawks offensive line D was Charles Cross. He just missed 3 games, and then that center that
Right.
you see right now, he basically was getting there every game this season. He was just inactive for 3 games because somebody started over him in the middle of the season, I believe.
Right.
So it's just like the fact that no, man, Sam Darnold. I mean, that's just knee jerk reaction shit. To be honest with you, it's just fun to say. It's fun to put an article about. When you break down this team and you watch the Vikings week in and week out, we were not a Super Bowl team away. We were not a quarterback. We are not a quarterback away from winning the damn Super Bowl, man. The defense started off slow. Even coming into the season, this is the weakest secondary that we had. But you saw what the Eagles did to us, I want to say around week 5. That would have been the same damn thing for anybody that had a damn decent passing offense and a great line. Same way how the Eagles shredded us. They didn't do that by they did that by running, but they also did that by pass when they kept attacking Isaiah Rodgers with their best receiver. It would have been the same thing with Nakua. So no. The Sam Darnold thing, nah. Mm-mm. I think it's just
You want me to?
hindsight 2020 and knee jerk reactions. We were not a quarterback away from Super Bowl.
I was about to say, well, you think you need my spill on it a little bit, or I think you probably said enough, honestly, because I can't really go on the. I can't
I
really
got
go on anything.
I got you.
I
I
say I
pretty
seen
much
it.
said what I needed to say about this situation. Oh man, but
Yeah, I was
what
gonna
I
say, how
don't
about Grenard?
yeah, what I don't like is that the fact that our players added to the, added more fuel to the fire with this conversation either, man. My thing is like the fact that, let me start with the Dwight McLaughlin. Last year when we had the better secondary, when Dwight McLaughlin filled in that fifth cornerback role, he did a real good job. Now, he should have took his play to another level this year with the fact that you got a weaker secondary because now you just got probably Brian, the only two legitimate starters over you are Isaiah Rodgers and Brian Murphy due to contract and maybe talent. But hey, man, that's up to you to decide if that's talent. If you feel like you better than them, play like you better than them. But my thing is, he was just another guy. And the defense, man. So why is he saying anything about what the front office needs to be doing? My thing is the fact that players need to take accountability, man. Because how the way he played this season, would it be enough if Sam Darnold went how the way Dwight McLaughlin was playing this season? He played okay. I don't think it was enough game changing that you say that, hey, we go to a Super Bowl. And same thing with Jonathan Grenard. He didn't really say anything in his tweet. But my thing is, when you just hit dot, 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 after Seattle wins the NFC Championship, a lot of that is just connecting the dots and leaving it up to interpretation that the fact that Jonathan Grenard might is not agreeing to the front office decision of letting Sam Darnold go. And my thing is like the fact that okay, you can have a place to say something if you're actually producing. Because my thing is that same front office paid you like top edge rusher money. You showed up one year, but I don't think that if Sam Darnold stayed this year and you only having 3 sacks, I don't think we go to a Super Bowl with Jonathan Grenard, the starting left end, or the starting pass rusher on the right or left end, wherever you want to put him at. But basically, our best pass rusher, if you want to talk about money wise and allocation, I don't think that we get to a Super Bowl with him having 3 sacks. So I'm just kind of wondering why he's saying anything. Player accountability just got
Yeah,
to take its course.
yeah. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say too. Yeah, like because from what it looks like, again, it look like he's trying to judge the organization for letting Sam Darnold go. So it kind of gives bad chemistry to JJ of being like, well, how does this look on me? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you trust me to be your QB? You know, so I get why, and that includes the stats as well. You know, him having sacks in 13 games. Like, you should still someone like let me see. someone like Harrison, even though he's about to retire, like someone like Harrison should be talking. Grenard really shouldn't really be trying to talk if he's not really producing like that and all this stuff that's going on. Because I don't really like that as well. I don't like how players be putting that, be trying to blame stuff if it doesn't go the way that it should.
Mhm.
Like again, if we want to bring up Saquon and how Andrew Thomas did that, Andrew
Yeah,
Thomas had that
yeah.
situation. I just
We just
don't like how that would work.
yeah. It's just
So
like it's
it
just I just find it, and like you said, it's very similar to. I just don't like that. I don't I don't like that. If you have something to say to the organization about Sam Darnold, this decision, even though we did offer a contract, but he didn't accept it. Probably because he knew he was just going to be the bridge quarterback anyway. Because I mean,
mhm,
that's why he was brought there, and a lot of people forgot that.
right,
Because a lot
and
of people are
yeah, he's
talking the nonsense that like, oh, you brought in Sam Darnold and then drafted JJ McCarthy. No, dumbass, it happened the same year. He was always going to be
right.
a bridge quarterback. He just so happened to have a good season. That's what I'm saying. All of this sounds like hindsight and knee jerk reaction. That's just me, and I know that's outside fans looking in, but Minnesota fans just need to cut it out, man. Because my thing is, it's JJ's first season starting. The damn kid missed half of the season, his rookie season, from an ACL injury. Relax, just relax. That's all I have to say about the situation.
Right. Now, this is kind of, even though I'm not trying to stir this on, will, podcast, we may be on next week, just to clarify, we may be on next week, we may not be on next week. Um if we're not on next week, we'll talk about it probably in the next one. But the question will become now, like, if Sam does, I'll ask that in the Super Bowl question, part of the promo. I mean, part of the podcast. We could continue on though.
All right. Um, Next transition, man. Shador. Pro Bowl invitation, man.
Man, what?
Yeah.
Man, what? Yeah, yeah. Is anyone really surprised by this though? I know there's a lot of people that's surprised by it, right? But Shador is a Sanders, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shador is like is a Deion Sanders son. So whatever that brings name value to a Pro Bowl, they're gonna do whatever they can to try to bring a Pro Bowl name value to the Pro Bowl. Now, of course, in his season, and we can go there over T Law. Hell no, T Law might have declined.
Yeah,
There's been rumors saying that T Law might have declined.
I think he did because
He
my
might
thing
not
is
care.
nobody's saying anything about Trevor Lawrence declining. So my thing is somebody just didn't want to report it as Trevor Lawrence declined, so they asked Shador because they wanted a story because they already know.
Right.
Well, because you already know it's the Pro Bowl. Nobody really tunes in, so they say, "Well, you can hate watch Shador," and I really don't have to explain why we gave it to him because you know why? You're just gonna hate watch him anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on Instagram real quick because I've had seen two comments that had to do with the Pro Bowl, and I want to
I
see if you
mean,
agree with.
go ahead.
Huh? I
No,
want
go
to see
ahead.
if you agree with at least one of them.
Okay.
Now, Andrew Thomas, a guy that plays with a guy named Jake Illuminor, he says that no hate, but the Pro Bowl is a joke. Andrew Thomas, top left tackle, even though that's not true, in the NFL has not made one Pro Bowl, but if you're popular, you get in. Laughable at this point.
My brother Andrew
So do you
Thomas
think?
is not a top left tackle dog at all.
Yeah,
Sorry. Go ahead.
he said. Do you think? He said better than Cam Ward, and I'm not gonna say he's better than Cam Ward right now, but even then, Cam Ward probably wouldn't get in because he's. I don't know. They wouldn't give him the same. He's not a Sander. I'm just gonna say he's not a Sander,
Yeah, man, we already
right?
know. It's like he's not a Sander. It's just his name. Just I mean, it's the like we said, the Pro Bowl is not the same Pro Bowl anymore, man. It was not an All Star game anymore. It's not. it's I'm not sure what the hell you call it, and the NFL doesn't even know what the hell you want to ask them for. It's really just a bunch of grown ass rich men on vacation taking their damn spoiled ass kids and pampered ass wives to the Hawaii to go have fun for a couple of damn days, and then in the mix of it is whatever the fuck they put on TV that damn Saturday or wherever the hell the Pro Bowl comes on. Because I'm not too sure what the hell that is. Survivor Challenge, American Ninja, I don't know. That's what the Pro Bowl has become today. I'm just saying, man. So it's not about.
Uh,
It hasn't been about like player integrity in a long time. It's just supposed to be fan interaction, revenue, and the word I'm looking for when it comes to just basically attraction. Yeah, and attractions, which adores the attraction. There you
yeah,
go.
yeah. Roland said that. But it will bring views for having Sanders in for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, but still
not
though, this
yeah, but
as
my
much
bad, go
as
ahead.
now, I was about to say, yeah, but as much as that's as true, there is other young bulls that probably deserve to be in over him, and that's not me hating on Shador. I know the Shador fans, Colorado
It's just
fans,
the
don't
truth.
don't get on me,
It's the truth.
but there's other people that deserves to be over him. When you have 10 picks and 9 touchdowns, no one else in this league would have 10 picks and 9 interceptions being the Pro Bowl.
I think you could put
It
that's
seems
wrong.
as if, huh?
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Because I mean, look, bro, like if you have 600 yards, you're not 600 yards rushing. You're not going in the Pro Bowl over Saquon or over someone as like James Conner, which he's a good running back to me. But with Shador, it's just again, I'm just gonna keep saying that. I'll keep repeating myself, but it's just the Sander name that's gonna cause people to look at him and be like, okay, whatever. And even though social media has been getting on the NFL about him doing that, about them adding Shador Sanders to the Pro Bowl,
That's what they
do
want.
you think the NFL cares?
No, that's what they want. That's why the reason they did it.
Exactly that. They know they could add Trevor Lawrence, but you never know. Trevor Lawrence declined.
Like,
They
client,
could
why?
have had. Oh, yeah. Hey,
They,
Roland. Oh, wait, no. We can continue. My bad.
no, you good. Um, yeah, that's pretty much that is it too. It's just the fact we know what game that the NFL is playing. A lot of y'all do too, but just like a rat and cheese with a damn mousetrap, a lot of y'all just can't help yourselves. Y'all were meant to just be marks. And y'all are marks. So y'all just gonna sit there and watch and hate watch them anyway, even though you never watched the Pro Bowl in the past 7 to 8 years. I mean, there's nothing to watch, but for Shador haters, they just looking for everything. I mean, congratulations. I can't wait until y'all sit there and critique a flag football game and a
Yeah,
quarterback competition where they balancing plates. They balancing plates on their wrists and shit. Man,
right. OG, look at your phone real quick. In a sense though, um, man, yeah, it's just gonna happen. Shador might make another Pro Bowl this year. I mean, next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, y'all just gotta have to accept it. The Pro Bowl is what it is. It's not like it was 25, 26 years ago where it was earned. Like Sean Memmer said, he has three helmets in his area, and he said that basically it was earned to be in the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So
well, Sean,
Pro Bowl ain't
they played football in your era of
yeah,
Pro Bowls. I ain't gonna lie, you just old man in it now because there's a lot of damn Pro Bowl selections that happened throughout the whole year where we were just like, what in the hell? That Sean
right.
Merriman that came out and said something, bro. Like I'm not trying to hear it to be honest with you.
Yeah, and that also plays a part too. Like everyone's coming out now when it's Shador that's in the Pro Bowl, but there has been Pro Bowls like as you said, like Brett Huntley, like Blake
Tyler
Bortles,
Huntley,
and
Tyler
there
Huntley,
was no eh,
Tyler
Tyler
Huntley,
Huntley,
Blake
and
Bortles. There's
no one has no one has said anything about those guys at all. So I don't really, in a sense, and I understand how y'all would feel upset, but I don't want to also hear that if y'all haven't said any. And I'm a Ravens fan, and Tyler Huntley, he played solid for us, but I don't want to hear nothing if y'all ain't going after Tyler Huntley, if y'all ain't going after Brett Huntley, or not Brett Huntley, if y'all going after
Blake
Blake
Bortles when he
Bortles,
went to the Pro Bowl the year. There's a couple of others we could keep naming on. We was just like, what?
right, right. You know what I'm saying? Travis, even if we want to go after it, even Travis Kelsey these last 2-3 years, he does not deserve to be in there. I don't
No,
care
no.
what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says, and people might say that's me trying to hate watch on. That's me trying to say something hateful about Travis Kelsey.
I
It's
mean,
not.
and hey,
Just
but we can turn it on them. It's just like y'all just want to spite Shador. Oh, they put
exactly
Evan
that.
Ingram in the Pro Bowl, dog.
Right. So you just gotta do. Y'all just gotta do. Y'all just gonna try to find any way to come after Shador. And as I will say, Shador does not deserve to be in, but his name value is what brings the Pro Bowl to like where people be like, oh, okay, what's going on? We gonna talk about this because there's nobody talking about the Pro Bowl outside of if Shador was not in. We got to do what's best for us. So let's bring Shador in so that he can get a Pro Bowl. Whether you say put an asterisk on it, that's on you.
We can
That's
put
just
a
how
lot
it
of
is.
we could put a lot of asterisks on Pro Bowls because Jeff Saturday. I remember that day. First of all, Jeff Saturday got benched in his last year in the NFL. You remember that clip where Jeff Saturday
Yeah,
basically switched teams for he snapped the ball to
yeah, I remember that.
Manning.
Yeah,
He got benched that season. He made the and he made the Pro Bowl. I know Jeff Saturday got more cachet than a lot of other players, but still, shut up. Like, bro, keep it funky or not. But we know Sanders, like you said, the Sanders name draws in people that don't like football and just like hated Shador. So it's okay.
yeah. And whether the NFL likes it,
They want it.
wants it to be that way or don't, you
Yeah.
already know. You
All
can't change
publicity.
nothing.
All exactly. All
Can't
publicity.
ch- can't change
All
nothing.
excuse me. All publicity. Damn. All publicity is good publicity,
Publicity.
man. Publicity.
Yeah, but yeah, man. We can move on.
All right, man. Check this out, bro. NBA updates, man. Man, I'll tell you about this NBA weekend. Roland watches the NBA more than me, but since my podcaster is not here, I gotta show up for him, man. I'm gonna try my best. But basically, man, the Hornets have gone into like a little winning streak. And just winning games against good teams, man. I mean, the last night they basically beat up the 76ers without Embiid, but it don't matter. They probably would have done the same thing with Embiid. Probably not. But nonetheless, they probably would have beat the 76ers with Embiid. Nonetheless, man, the Hornets are starting to look impressive, man. Do you think that they'll be able to make it in the play-in? Uh Dion, and then I'll give mine
I
down.
could tell. I could tell you.
Hey man.
I haven't been
Well,
watching basketball.
get it wrong for the NBA.
I haven't been
Give me your
watching
opinion, man. Anyway,
basketball.
give me your opinion
Um,
anyway.
you know what? Hell, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up on ESPN. I'm going to pull up on ESPN real quick, and then we going to just base it off that. Um, yeah, cause literally, I just don't be having time to be watching the NBA. I be
I
editing and
I
in
know, I know,
school and stuff.
I got you, man. I got you,
So
man. I just need
so
you to kind of, I need you to kind of say so, so I can kind of get ready and get my thoughts together.
do I believe that the Hornets can make the play in? Yes, but they're gonna have to continue to play the way they are right now. With them winning games, I'm trying to click on it. Doggone, it won't let me.
Oh,
With them
it's
winning
okay. It looks
games,
like
that's
they on a 3-game winning streak, basically.
they're on 3 game winning streak.
Yeah,
Let's see who they gonna play. They blew out the 76ers. Good God.
yeah, that, yeah. I just said
They're
that.
gonna have to keep winning for real though, because they're 9 games behind 500. So do I see it happening? They just got to keep being consistent. Their record doesn't really show. It doesn't really make me think that they can. But like, if they
They just
consistently
one
try
game
to
out
win,
the they one
oh,
game out the play. Well, no, I
that's how
think
you
that
know
they
I
they
have. That's how you know
no,
I'm
they're a
not
couple.
watching basketball.
No, you good. They're a couple games out the play, and I forgot. So that's all right, D. You want me to take over? I got.
Yeah, you take over, bro. I'll be talking randomly. My bad.
All right. No, you good, bro. Um, Let me go ahead and take over, y'all. I just had to get my thoughts together, man. Basically, Roland's biggest thing from this takeaway is the fact that do we think the Hornets are enough to be a playing team? At the beginning of the season, if they stayed healthy, yeah. But there's always something that seems to happen with Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, and whoever else kind of enter and changes out at the fact that you know, uh, that they could have been a playing team from the beginning and get go. I mean, Hornets for a long time could have been a team to fight in for a playing spot because they always had the talent. It's just the fact that the injuries and keeping that main core between Miller, Ball, and all these other cats on here, um, in rotation and playing consecutive games, at least up to 65. Right, that's the magic number if you ask me. If you're going to be a competitive team, if you can get that main core to play 65 games with each other, um, now they're starting to finally catch their stride. Hopefully, they stay healthy. Then I say that if they keep going like this, they may be able to catch Atlanta because they're in the downslide right now of Atlanta. For some reason, they started off early in the season strong, but now ever since Trey left, even though they were playing good without Trey, it's just now the fact that they lost somewhat their identity and structure, which is just probably because in his way, Trey probably did had another veteran presence that kept them young guys down. I don't know how them new NBA cats get, but who knows? Trey Young probably knows how to metals that behavior. Um, Same thing with the Hornets. They added good pieces. They got finally. This is a rookie class that contributed quickly and straight off the floor, and then and a couple of times. And then with Knuppel and my other guy, they're staying healthy at center. They're staying healthy, so it's they're more than enough to be a team that can play in the play in. But will they get there this season? Tell you what, I'll know by after All Star break,
Right.
going into March.
Um, uh,
We'll know.
OG, cut your camera off and cut it back on because we froze.
Oh
We've
shit,
been froze for the last like 4 minutes.
man, we had all sorts of damn technical difficulties, man.
Yeah, hope we can adjust it later on, man. We
Well,
want y'all to know that we
we won't be able to.
apologize again.
We won't be able to clip
We
that, but
apologize.
it's all right. I think Discord just on some bull. Um, Next thing
Yeah,
up in our NBA schedule.
I'ma still be able to you good.
Next thing, huh?
Not say you good.
Uh, Next thing up in our NBA topic, man. We're gonna talk about how the Warriors. I'm talking about if the Warriors need to make any moves, man. I feel like we've been having this conversation for the past couple of years about the Warriors, and it's like what I told my dad. I felt like a lot of y'all are still stuck in like it's in the mid 2010s, bro. They had to run when they came to championships. It's not gonna happen. I think ever since to the fact that they whiffed on finding the center ever since Wiseman. Even though I felt like coming out of Memphis, you could tell Wiseman was not ready. Just wasn't. I don't know what the NBA requires and what they look for in a damn center. But my thing is the fact that Wiseman was not a fully completed player coming out of college. It was a lot to work with. He was not a person that was gonna move off ball or be a big screen setter for you. That was not his thing. He was kind of like he kind of played mostly like a forward, except not as efficient as a starting power as a top 15 forward in the league as you wanted it to. And now that Wiseman situation has settled them back, and then now with the league wide problem of everybody trying to find a competent center, the Warriors just haven't been able to find that, and that's just the main thing to me of where the Warriors moves relies on, man. You could talk about Jonathan Kaminga, but it's just the fact that that situation in itself has nothing to do with the Warriors' success. To be honest with you, more in my opinion, that more has to do just with Jonathan Kaminga's career. Because, to be honest with you, his play kind of does not determine the Golden State Warriors' success at all. I think the Golden State needs to go ahead and just kill it and rebuild again, are basically trying to maintain competitiveness until Steph's ready to go. Because I mean, Jimmy, has only got like a couple of seasons left. Draymond too. Steph, same thing. And then everybody else, you got Gary Payton, but you got Gary Payton Jr. and a couple of other cats that look like solid cats. But as a, I mean, once that main core leaves, they're not really winning anything. I mean, they're not winning anything now. They're in the eighth seed. Um, so my answer to you, Ro, is the fact that they can't make any moves. It won't matter. This ain't I mean, I keep trying to tell y'all, this ain't 2017 no more. It's not. All y'all favorite players is getting old. So now
Right.
it is up to the Warriors to start being like Toronto, all these other teams like Detroit and Orlando, and to basically build young again. And I think what they need to do if they want to maintain competitiveness with Steph still there, they got to put in the effort to find the best center available in every draft class.
Yeah,
Because
I was about
that's
to say
it.
because the Warriors. Yeah, I was about to say because the Warriors. Even I haven't been watching, but I know this at least. The Warriors has not really had a center since like I believe Bogut. Bogut was there. You know what I'm saying?
It's really was
I
Bogut and Zaza
Yeah,
and
Bogut and
Zaza.
Zaza. Like ever since they haven't been there, like the center play for them has been kind of like iffy.
From
You know what I'm
iffy to
saying?
bad.
Wiseman, to answer your huh?
From iffy to bad.
Yeah, iffy to bad. To answer your question about the Wiseman thing, yeah, like when he came out of the league, he looked too small. He looked too small to be playing center. He could have really played power forward and probably would have made something work. Um,
He didn't
but
even have the skill sets for a power forward to me either, to be honest with you. He just didn't. Not like a starting well, a starting. No, not really. Honest with you, there was a lot of rawness with Wiseman coming out of Memphis. I have no idea why he left after that first year. There was a lot to work on. In fact, I think Memphis wasn't even a good choice for Wiseman, to be honest with you.
yeah, I feel that. Um, but yeah, man, the center play for the Warriors for the last like 7, 8, 9, 10 years really has not been up to par. So for sure, they need to really try to go after a center that's a young developmental piece for them. They need to try to build. I'm gonna get some players that's coming behind Steph and Draymond because they are getting older. They really need to try to go younger, as a team. And you know what I'm saying? It does suck, as some of us may have been like the 2016 kids that saw Steph and them play good basketball. But now the Warriors is just trying to fight their way back into a spot. You know what I'm saying? So y'all we they have to start young again. They have to really try to go young. If you draft a point guard, that doesn't mean you trade Steph. But it also does mean you're trying to have that point guard be under him. Cause I know Steph can probably tell him like some
I
things and
mean,
try to be,
Steph ain't really like a
and
true
then you
point,
may
so it'll just be like I don't think Steph is just one of his own. I mean, there ain't really no tutelage there other than just how to be, a smart basketball player.
you right.
Is
Well,
ex-
something just overall in general, they just need to try to get younger and as fast as possible.
yeah.
Cause it gets to a point where when you're trying to keep the same players over and over again, it's not gonna work over time. So it's best to just rebuild from that standpoint on. But yeah, we can continue.
All right. Ugh. So yeah, man. Next thing in our NBA conversation, man, that Boston Celtics, man. Like I think they finally found like a groove. Finally found like a groove to kind of keep them in within this second seed, man. They win some games, they lose some games, but nonetheless, they're second in the East, 29-17, man. Uh Last basically in the last three games, they've been 2-1. 2-1 in the last three games, man. I think that's probably gonna be their ceiling this whole entire season. I know you did. What do you think, man? Without Jason Tatum,
I mean,
the
look,
Celtics have a chance to win the East.
they're second in the East behind. Is it Detroit
Yeah,
or is it okay? Well,
it's very
Detroit doing
yes.
really good. Um, I think it will be. I think it will be really close. I think they would have to. Do they play Detroit? Um, man, I think it. I think if Detroit's playing the way they are right now, it's gonna be hard to kind of, top them. But I feel like Boston could.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
there's a couple of things I think that's gotta happen, but I don't think so. But go ahead.
Um, I just think Boston, just in itself, freaking Jalen Brown can show us, or to the people that think that Jalen Brown couldn't do this, or it could be is always a number two
I
player.
think people. I always thought the argument was silly as hell. I feel like people who say that shit just don't watch the games. That I don't know how like that. Like he's really important. And if you could take
Yeah,
the much as the Tatum was a good player, but he takes some bullshit ass shots, and that's just
yeah,
not
he
in
does.
Brown's game. If Brown wanted to take some bullshit shots too, he could score. He can get up to 33, 30 points if he wanted to, but it wouldn't be conducive to winning basketball. But for the average fan, they don't care about that. I already told you. NBA fans like putting their damn pom poms up and shit, thinking they saying something, but not really. Um, I think I think the Celtics. I think the Celtics are just where they at right now, man. I don't think they got a chance to win the East. Tell you what, though, if they see the Knicks in the playoff series, it'll go to 7, and I think Boston wins.
I got you. Hey, OG,
Mm.
uh, cut your camera off. I'm gonna get back on the Discord.
Mm?
Roland said to get back on the Discord.
What you mean?
Hang up and then come back in.
Hold on.
Um, let's see. Yeah, you froze again. Um, but we can move on. Um, your camera is not. I'm sorry. Um, what I saw was, man, what I saw was I didn't really see much. I just saw a lot of rain. Um, a lot of rain, and it was really cold. Um, I don't. Yeah. OG, you gonna have to come cut your camera back on. not showing on here. Let me see. We're gonna see. Give us a second. Sorry, y'all. It's still acting. Man. Yeah, it's still not working. Not from the stream, though. I can hear you right now from side, but I can't hear you from the stream. Yeah. I guess let's just say this. Let's just go ahead and end it. Um Locked In Podcast. We're so sorry that the podcast was so laggy. Um we just gonna have to just end it right here and move on. Because it's just gonna continue to do this, and we apologize. It's one of those times where it just does that, but we'll be back probably 2 weeks from now. Again, we appreciate y'all. We hope that y'all enjoy, and again, apologize from us. Yeah. Hope y'all enjoy.